to our channel. Today we're going to be making a vegan-ish pasta dish that I've created. Before we get into our ingredients, as usual, we're going to go ahead and ask you guys to hit the subscribe button, leave us a like and a comment, and share this video with somebody that you think might like it. We're close to 400, so thank you guys for all of the subscriptions so far. Let's keep that going. And turn on your post notification bell so you won't miss our next video, which you don't want to miss the next video. I'm just saying. But anyway, let's get into our ingredients. So we have some Parmesan cheese. I know I said it's vegan, but you can use some dairy-free cheese to keep it vegan. Plant-based butter, some flour. I'm going to be using some smoked turkey sausage, which of course you can leave that out. For our seasonings, we're going to be using parsley, black pepper, seasoned salt, garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, and we have some minced garlic. I have chickpea pasta, some unsweetened almond milk, make sure it's unsweetened, and a red and green bell pepper that we're going to be cutting up. So to get started, we're going to start by cutting up our bell peppers and slicing up our sausage. Alright, so like I mentioned, we're gonna start by cutting up our bell peppers. I have some salted water starting to boil over on the stove. I forgot to mention that. But just like you would, make regular pasta, you can make your chickpea pasta the same way.
Now, I know this is a recipe that you kind of created, right? Ricki has a tendency to do that, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you. She'll say, hey, I'm hungry, and then she'll go in the kitchen and see, what do we have in here that I can kind of put together? She's really creative like that. So this is one of those recipes.
Yeah.
That she was in the kitchen and said, let me see. I know I like peppers. I like pasta,
Mm-hmm.
And then she had it in her mind to make it kind of on the healthier side. So
right.
Would you go ahead and explain that?
Currently we're introducing more vegan ingredients and foods into our diets. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to stay vegan, but I'm not all the way there yet. Like, I love cheese, and I could probably go without the meat, but I just threw it in there. But yeah, and I've had this recipe. The first time I made this recipe, I only used the chickpea pasta, but everything else wasn't vegan. Like, I used half and half, and I used whole milk. But recently I used almond milk, and it turned out good.
It was so good. And we had family over, and they tasted it, and they loved it too. Mm-hmm. So we can switch that out. And that's a good thing about some recipes, that you can switch things out and try and find a healthier version. Mm-hmm. Which is always nice if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
So, and these peppers. Now, do you think it'll taste just as good with different kinds of peppers, or what do you think?
Yes, because if you don't know, bell peppers have different flavor profiles, I guess I can say. Mm-hmm. The colors, like red, yellow, and orange, are more sweet, as opposed to the green just being kind of peppery. Mm-hmm. Not spicy, but it just tastes like a pepper.
Right. So
if you like more sweet, you can just use colors. My favorite are red and green, because obviously I'm using red and green. But orange is my least favorite, so you'll rarely see me using orange by choice.
I like orange.
Mm-hmm. I
like red, orange, and yellow. I think those are my favorite. I think the green peppers are more specific for recipes, like some of the recipes that I made in the past. Mm-hmm. My mom used green peppers a lot too, so yeah. But they have their own flavor profile for sure. Mm-hmm. So. Alright, so can you switch this out? Let's say you have different kind of sausage. You said you can switch it out, right?
Yeah, you can use like any type of plant-based meat. Mm-hmm. That, because they make a little bit of everything nowadays. So you can leave this out, or you can switch it for any plant-based meat, it'd be prepared the same way, I would assume. Just check the instructions on whatever package of meat you're using. Alright, so I'm going to start sauteing our bell peppers.
So while you're getting this started, Ricki, let's have a discussion about this pasta.
Once again, this is plant-based butter. I know I mentioned it, but I wanted to reiterate, and this is a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. So go ahead.
Okay, so now, let's have a discussion about this pasta because I did not realize. I always knew that when I'm at the store looking at pasta, sometimes you see some in the bag, and look, to me, I would always say this looks like it's done already. That's fresh pasta.
Yes.
Okay, and the fresh pasta is not vegan because it has eggs in it.
Right. If you were to make you some just pasta at home, you're probably gonna put eggs in it. But box pasta.
You mean from scratch?
Yes.
Okay.
Box pasta. Sometimes it could be vegan. You just have to look at the ingredients because sometimes it'll say something like may contain traces of egg, or just to keep people aware.
So you're saying that box pasta is usually vegan?
Yes.
Okay, got it. But it could contain a little bit of egg. Right. But you just gotta check.
Right.
Okay.
So just to eliminate that, I just use chickpea pasta because to me it tastes the same. And it's, there's no funky flavor or anything, and it's 100% vegan. So.
And it really works in this recipe too.
Yes.
Because I know when I first started trying to find an alternative to pasta, I didn't like other kinds of pasta. It just tasted funny to me. But this chickpea pasta is really good.
It is, yeah. So. Because it's chickpea, it's not chewy like pasta is. Right. Which is, if that's something that, would bother you, I would, want to let you guys know that.
Yeah, we're just trying to learn. I know I'm still trying to learn this vegan thing and plant-based, and just trying to make sure that when we learn something, we share it with you guys. Because you need to be on the same journey.
Okay, y'all, so my sausage is brown and the vegetables are just how I like them. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of the skillet and start on the roux. We're going to do the roux in the same skillet so we get all the flavor at the bottom of the pan. Alright, y'all, so as you can see, our water is boiling. We'll go ahead and add in our chickpea pasta.
And how much is that pasta? The size of the box?
Oh, it's 8 ounces. It's not a pound like, typical, I guess, regular pasta is. Alright, so I'm starting on the roux. And I know there's some brown bits in the bottom of the pan, which is what you want, essentially. Because you want that flavor in your roux.
Okay.
So I've switched to a whisk.
They're so cute.
I'm going to add in some garlic.
Okay.
And you want to be careful when you're sauteing your garlic because it can get bitter if you cook it too long. Add in the flour. So as you you guys can see, the roux is already brown. It's not burnt, it's just brown from the good bits.
That's
at the bottom of the pan.
Girl, that's some good flavor right there.
Right.
That's what you want.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pour in some almond milk.
Okay.
So once this is thickened, we'll be back and we'll show you what to do next. So this has simmered for about 3 to 4 minutes now, and it's thickened up nicely. So I'm gonna start adding in our seasonings.
And if you notice, it's simmering just ever so slightly. It's down really low.
Right, you don't want it to be a vigorous boil or anything.
Right.
So now I'm gonna add in the Parmesan cheese, which is gonna thicken it up just a little bit more. And when you add in your sausage and bell peppers, that's gonna add in a little bit more flavor as well. So you don't want to over season your sauce.
We need to bottle this sauce and put it on the market because it's just that good. We can call it a pasta sauce. It's so good.
Universal pasta sauce.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna add in our pasta. Alright, y'all, so once you toss all this together, it'll be done, pretty much.
That is so good.
You can double the sauce if you want to. I think this is perfect because I don't like my stuff too saucy.
Yeah, it's one of those recipes where if you want to add more sauce, you can.
Right.
Yeah, this is just the perfect amount.
So we're gonna go ahead and get this plated and then taste it for you guys.
All right, y'all, so it's time to taste. I already know it's good, but I'm just gonna taste it. So y'all know. All right, Ricki. Get a little bit of everything. Gotta give me a pepper. Uh-oh, see. I gotta watch my noises and my. Oh my goodness, girl.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is so good. It really, really is.
Y'all can see that the texture of the chickpea pasta is different. Like it breaks easier because there's no gluten in it. So that's something to keep in mind.
And that's what I love too. It doesn't taste all gooey. Just tastes straight up flavorful.
Yep.
Man, that garlic is good. Oh, everything tastes so good in there. And I love that you can switch this up too. If you wanted to, you can use chicken in this and shrimp, or none at all. Or like we said before, some plant-based smoked sausage. And that's something that we're gonna try next.
Yeah.
So
let us know in the comments how y'all will switch up the recipe.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Like we mentioned earlier, we're close to 400, so
Yay!
turn on your post notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.